I don't. You said WoW?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've never. No, I'm not. I'm not a WoW. I'm not a WoW player. I've never played any WoW before.
Oh, normie.
You call me a normie, dude?
Normie.
I was like during those times where people were playing WoW. All I ever really played was like Pop Tropica and Club Penguin and Gaia and like what else?
Like Club Penguin and Gaia was the shit.
Yeah, I didn't really play WoW though. It was like I think like my first actual full game was League of Legends. I just didn't play any. I just couldn't play any games because my mom, like, she set up. So wait, I think I should tell you the story. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the story when I got exposed to like, was it by my sister? So
scared me. It just dropped onto my head.
But back when I was young. Oh wait, you know about that?
No, but you just said exposed and my sister, and I was like, no, she's a snitch.
Yeah, so okay, so I used to only use like this crappy HP laptop a long time ago. And my mom was very like restrictive about like what she wants me to see online, so she like put up this like program to like get through to like cuck me from going on any sites that she thought was sus. So like she like blocked porn sites, she blocked like what else, violent games and all that shit, because like she was like overly worried about like what kind of games I would play. So that's why I like never got to play stuff like WoW or like download that kind of shit, because pretty much my mom said no game rights. I was never like, how old were you when you like found out about porn? Because like I found out about it when I was 10.
Probably like 8 or 9.
8 or what? Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so my sister let me always like use her iPad because she felt bad for me. I couldn't like, you know, have access to good games and fun, right? Because my mom always like cucked me. So usually when I borrow her iPad, I would play like games like Fruit Ninja and like Angry Bird and like all those other ones that, you know, that you played when you were like starting out as an iPad kid. Well, I was an iPad kid because like it's not like it was my own, it wasn't my own iPad. It's not like my mom bought it for me, so I just used my sister's. But I got curious because like I think I got like I was like looking on like an internet browser, and I was just like browsing and shit, and then like one way or another I found my way to like porn sites, right? And yeah, so I would make it a habit to like look at that stuff because it really interested, like, you know, you're curious and stuff. So yeah, that's how I found out about it. It was just like looking through the just browsing nonchalantly, and I like found like this gay porn site, right? And I went on that site most of the time because I was just like, wow, this looks really interesting. I did like, wow, I'm like fascinated and stuff. And like I was like, yeah, caca. Yes. but besides that, like, hey, I found out like I found out about like deleting browser history is important and stuff, because I was like, oh wait, I can't let them see that, right? Because so I went through and deleted my browser. I made it a habit to like delete my browser history every single time
But did your sister ever check anyway?
Yeah, I mean, she checked probably, but that's not the reason she found out. Because she found out because I'm gonna tell you right now. One day, like, she was rushing me to finish using the iPad, apparently because like my mom was getting upset by me using it too much or something like that. So I was like, okay, and then like I think I forgot to like close out of the gay porn tab that I was in, and I left it in the app. So like, you know what, when you close Safari or like whatever, like it's still there when you open it, it loads in where you last left off, right? So I didn't close it, and I didn't clear the browser history. So when I gave it back to my sister, right, I was like, okay, cool. Nothing bad happened until I found out like sometime later that my cousin told me like my sister caught me watching gay porn. And the thing is, it's like, okay, she told all my other family members, except for me. I think my mom found out too, because I think she got more strict about it as well. So yeah, I got cucked from using the iPad as much, which kind of sucked after that. But like literally, I found out that they found out through my cousin, because my cousin's a homie. He told me that the family knows like I got caught watching gay porn.
Oh, no.
From my sister's.
I like how no one said anything, and your mom
No one
wasn't
told
like
me.
lecturing you.
No,
she was
my
just
mom,
like,
because like it's awkward for my mom to talk about. Like I don't think they want to talk about that stuff, so they don't say anything, right? But yeah, my sister. Oh, this is platinum. Wait, this is good. Yeah, so my sister didn't let me use the iPad as much, but I think it's kind of fucked up because like she told literally everybody else before she told like me, like, hey, Shoto, I saw you were looking at penis.
Looking at that,
Yeah, and it was that the thing is like I found out about like okay, I'm gonna confession time. My mom let me borrow her iPhone sometimes too. So like on the car ride to school, I would use that as an opportunity to like look up you know, yaoi and shit.
Dude,
Because that was the only time I could get. So
you're just like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Finally.
So like I sat in the back, right, and I just like I like laid down because I didn't want her to see my boner, pretty much. Because like, I
completely forgot about. I was like, wait, yeah, the boner. I forgot it's a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have a penis. Yeah, I had to lay down like in the back seat so like she wouldn't know. So like, if it probably from her perspective, it looks sus as fuck. Now I think about it. So,
oh my god.
Yeah, I think she caught on eventually because like there was a time like later she was like, no, you can't use my phone, it's gonna run out of batteries, what if like we get stranded and I need to use that, and it's like, mom, your phone is at 100% and we're fine. She's like, no, you can't use it. And it was, I think that was just her reasoning for me to not look at porn while we're driving.
I'm so tired, I'm just bored looking at porn.
I think the only reason she figured it out was because of like what happened with my sister. That's it. But before that, she was none the wiser. She didn't know I was looking at like, you know, gay hentai and like other like porn and stuff like that. I was like, okay, dude, I was curious, man. So I ended up losing my rights.
You're right.
But here's the thing, I was so like big brain when I was a kid. So my laptop, you know, had those parental blocking services to like stop me from watching porn. So I looked up on Google how to get rid of this program that my mom was using to like cuck me from watching porn. Like I looked up a Google how to and I did it. I was so adamant. I was so
I got rid of porn.
No, I didn't. No, it's not that. I was like, how to get rid of this service or program, right? From like that's cucking me. So then I did it, right? Like shout outs to the YouTube channel that taught me, by the way, thank you. So after that, I got rid of it, right? And I was able, and then I tested it by going on to like that porn site I liked going on so much, and then I went there, I was like, it works. I celebrated. I was so fucking happy, right? But here's the thing, 2 months later my mom caught on because like she was wondering why there was like no history of me going on like certain sites and stuff. So she's like, Shoto, can I see your laptop? And then I was like, yeah, sure. And then I gave her my laptop and she reinstalled it.
Oh no!
and this time I couldn't do the same method for some reason to like uninstall it or like get it off my computer, because like I don't know how like she did it, but I couldn't figure out like the old method didn't work.
Oh god,
so I looked up a new method and it worked. I was really, I think my mom was super confused. She didn't understand like how like I was getting rid of it, and she didn't want to like, she outed me too one time. She was like, Show, did you uninstall? I'm like, no, I can't do that because it needs a password, mom. Duh. Mom, it needs a password. But I got passed through the password because I did something else. I downloaded something else to like manually uninstall it for me without needing to do it myself, so I could look at my porn. I was determined. Yeah,
He needs the porn so bad, but he just got
Dude,
he was like, no,
I had a mission. I had a fucking mission, man, and it worked. It worked. It's all because of my sister. She snitched on me. Like
she snitched.
Yeah, she snitched on me. And my mom never trusted me again with like using iPads or like her phone to look at anything, because like she'd always be like heavy. Like, dude, it got so bad. You want to know another story?
Yeah.
One time, me and my sister and my mom and dad. No, like we traveled to we traveled to Vietnam, right, on a trip, and I had my own room, right, like because like the place we stayed, I had my own room, right, and then my sister let me have her iPad. Like she didn't think much of it because like it's been like what, a year since that incident, so I was like, finally I can look at porn again. On her iPad. That's the first thing I did. I was like, dude, I'm gonna cover myself in my pillows and my blankets because I'm in a separate room by myself. And then I went on like and looked through anything I could because I really wanted to see.
On a fucking jizzing spree, he's just like,
no, shut up. Look, so I went on Dojin sites and stuff, right? And then here's the thing, my mom knocked on the door. she knocked on the door and I was like, yeah, what is it? And she was like, Shoto, can I use the iPad?
Oh no.
And I think she knew, like, because my sister like gave it to her and she was like really determined to get that shit off of me because she didn't want me to look at it.
Like, you gave what to him? No.
So like I pretended to be asleep. That's what I did. I pretended to be asleep. But she kept knocking. She kept knocking and knocking. She even like tried to get the door open, like get the key for it, right? I was like, fuck, god damn it. And then eventually, like when I heard her like actually like knocking a lot, I couldn't pretend to be asleep at that point, right? So I had to get up and like I deleted everything from the thing. I was like, yeah, and then like I thought I was being slick because like I walked up to the door with Fruit Ninja out like on the screen, so she thinks I was just playing a game, right? But she didn't buy it. She didn't buy that shit at all. Like
she's too smart. No,
she's too smart. Yeah.
She knows. She was your age once too. She knows.
But she didn't have that kind of stuff. They only had like what, magazines like and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So. She got like her dad's magazine. Just like, oh, titties.
Dude, I was a pretty good actor. Like I pretended I had evidence and everything in front of me. Like, yeah, mom, yeah, I'm just playing games. I'm just playing games.
I'm just playing Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, I'm just playing Fruit Ninja. But yeah, it's granite. So yeah, so she ended up taking the iPad back, and then like a few minutes like and then like she came back later and told me, oh, it ran out of battery, I'll give it to you back in the morning, right? But I was like, that's bullshit. It was at 80% when I was done. So I was like, what? I was like, it was at 80%. She was like, no, it was at 10%. And then it's like, yeah, I'll give it back to you in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? She knew. She didn't want me to. She want me to rub one off. Like,
she was denying you.
Why is she denying me?
Why is she blue balling?
I got, dude. It made me so sad. I was so sad. Like, I think I went to bed that night like really upset.
Like a raging bull. I was like,
dude, like, man, they did me dirty. Mom, why'd you take my shit for?
Mom,
why?
I need to do my homework.
No. So yeah, eventually they gave up. I bought my own, because I bought my own laptop. I'm like, you can't do this. Like, you don't own this, right? And like, they just, yeah, they couldn't do anything. Like, what are they supposed to do, right? With like when I have my own money, because like I worked a job and stuff to like get my own money to get my own stuff, right? So they couldn't touch my new technology.
You can't set your laptop just to watch porn instantly.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no, no, no. I'm just
yeah.
kidding. No, no, no. I'm just kidding. Not like you. It sounds like I'm addicted, but no. Like I made it sound worse than it actually is. But I was curious though. Like besides the porn, like a lot of other stuff got blocked. So you have to keep that in mind. Like I couldn't go on certain places, couldn't play like certain games, couldn't go on certain sites because they blocked it all off. So eventually, I was able to play stuff like League of Legends and like able to download actual games to play too, and Steam as well. So that's like what let me spend my time doing something else because I was bored as fuck. I was like, what am I supposed to do other than masturbate, I guess? Because like they didn't let me do anything because they like cucked me from like going on all these other sites, and like Club Penguin's boring, Pop Tropica's boring. And like now that I had access to other games to play on my free time besides reading, right? I spent more time playing games and just having fun. It's like, yeah, it's not all about the porn, guys. I'm just saying, all right?
It's like I mean, if you have a kid, just let them play games. Else they will just be having a raging boner 24/7.
Yeah, it was literally like that. I was just bored. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, I guess I'm just gonna look at titty.
Oh, masturbate.
Yeah, it's all masturbate. You don't know. Oh yeah. Wow, my childhood. It was dude. My
sounds fucked up.
my childhood was repressed. Yeah, it was. But yeah, video games saved me. Thank you.
Man.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Yeah.
You know...
I've been caught once.
Wait, actually,
I've been caught, but no, I don't think I've been caught. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail about it because I think that's actually TMI. But like, I think one time I was confused about like, did they see that or no? And like, whatever. And then like,
whatever.
Yeah, I never thought much about it after that. But like, I had the suspicion they like, well, my mom, yeah, caught me.
I think I may have maybe the same situation. Maybe I've been caught, but I'm not sure if they where you connected the dots of what was happening under the blanket.
Yeah, I fucking hope not. Oh my god. What's wrong with us?
Though it's teenage hormones. When do they go away, I wonder?
Yeah. Yeah, I was wild as a kid. Jeez. No control, self-control. You know, this is why my kindergartner teacher too, like, it says that he needs to work on his self-control. I had to work on that because, like, dude, it's because I'm repressed. I was so repressed. Like, I didn't know, like, my parents thought that was the best thing. It was just like, hey, don't give him these things. And like, what? It made me more like feral, I think, too. So,
feral.
Yeah. I need that freedom, and once I got that freedom, I like, you know, mellowed out so much, so fucking much.